magic type selection. So first off, this is what I chose originally, but it wasn't how I wanted to play the game. Okay, so first you start with prayer. Prayer is the same, it's universal, they all have prayer. Okay, but the difference with them all, I'll tell you in a second. First off, emotionless clone that attracts enemy attention to given, basically they all go to that clone, and it gives you free will of attacking them in the back. The next one's Rage, a surrounding force that gives you more damage, tap power, and removes energy restrictions. Obviously with the prayer, as you see, this for the brawler, it heals you slightly over time. So you see it dotting away, heal, 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 heal. Quake, our most powerful ally, your most powerful ally, coming down to help you slam your enemies with a giant hammer. And obviously we can hammock, jump in your hammock and go to sleep. And Ram, a powerful charging force that apart from damaging can stagger or knock down enemies. Okay, so that's what I chose originally, but that's not really what I wanted. You got Deception, which seems very, very viable. Same again, the prayer does the same thing, except this increases energy recovery. Alright, so I don't need to read that out. Shift, the Harkon moves into Harkin or whatever is your character. Alright, so basically move into a shadow dimension. Any attack he deals is devastating, but brings him back into view. So it makes him invisible, so he attacks something and it's super strong, and then he can be seen again, which is what that is. Stab, a blood-seeking supernatural assassin that sprints towards its prey to severely damage it or take its life. A Mimic, a phase of magic following you, copying your moves and repeating the damage you've done. So basically, everything you do, it just does it again, which so you double damaging. But this is the one I really want. Prayer, a motionless clone, blah blah blah. But this one increases magic recovery, right? Which is really handy, which makes things a lot easier. 1 second. Yep. Shelter. A protective shell that highly increases all types of defense and mirrors the incoming damage. Dazed. A powerful force that inflicts fear upon an enemy, slowing them down and lowering defenses. So obviously it just makes things easier to kill. That Shelter just obviously makes you more of a tank. Punishment. Eye for an eye, enemy attacks are being revenged by stunning the opponent. So that obviously I'll have to try to see that. Okay, so that's magic's type selection. And I'm going for this. Okay. Equipment selection. This bit is, I need to look at it more than what I did originally. Right? But I know which one I'm going anyway. Basically, you've got to read the bottom to try and get a rough idea, because it doesn't actually show you the stats. Doesn't matter about the gear, because you can chop and change that gear throughout. It's you can go in as this, as the heavy warrior, and in about 30 minutes into the game you can get full light set. So it doesn't really matter, but it does matter initially because of the different stats. But the standard gear given to pardoned prisoners recruited to the army. Steel armor plates will give the soldier exceptional defense and the cost of agility. A purpose-built sword shield will complement this set. Excuse me. A set forged by the battle monks of the north. The balance between mobility and defense, coupled with a formidable blunt weapon, high-quality shield, makes it a solid choice for an all-rounder. Mostly worn by thieves and scoundrels. This leather armor allows a high mobility instead of daggers, simply but fast, deadly weapons. A buckler shield, shield, but most used to counterattack the enemies around its kit, or this kit, or whatever. I can't even read. I'm too retarded. But I'm going to go for the hammer. The hammer is shocking to use. Yeah, it's really hard to use, but this is kind of what you're after. Is the stats here. Right, so if I go back to this guy, what I chose originally, summary, I check my stats, yeah, my facial, because I chose a different magic before, I was here, so my faith was terrible, it was so low, and that's also to do with your magic and the next spells. So obviously choose that guy. This is, and it boosts. I get a big boost on my vitality and faith, which saves me a lot of stuff, a lot of hassle. So I can just put a chunk on my strength straight away. Here's what I would do. But this is kind of, oh yeah, I'll show you the rogue, what his stats would be. Yeah, that's all his, so that's pretty good. We even got 2 on luck, but okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, this, you need to look at health potions. Yeah, these are vital to look at because they are more vital than you think. This guy has 4, and this guy has 2. I don't know what the Ghost Mode Shard is. Prayer spell unlocked. But yeah. Prayer spell unlocked. Okay, cool. And that's it, guys. So, into the game, onto the cinematic.